Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another Stormworks video and welcome to episode 44 of our classic career survival series. We're now going to be getting into iron mining, and to do that we need some machines. So in today's video we're going to start building a mining truck. The plan is to make the truck fairly high up off the ground so we don't smash into bumps on the road, unlike the first mining truck we made in season 1. But for now, let's get the chassis and the cab built, as well as give it a paint, so then next episode we can add the engine. But anyway guys, as always, I hope you all enjoy. Let's get started. Okie dokie, here we are in the workbench once again. So let's begin with a couple of wheels. Let's go 5x5 with suspension, I think is what we're going to want. Turn them around that way. Very good. We might make them a little bit bigger now. 1.75, 2. Would that be okay? Go something like that. That's pretty cool. Let's also change these right now to, let's go high grip. That should be pretty good. And high grip for that one as well. Awesome. So let's grab both of these, boom and boom. We're going to copy that and we're going to make it, let's go with twin axles at the front, like a twin steer. That'd be pretty cool. So we'll chuck a couple there. And then we're also going to have a fair few on the way back. So let's just paste one there for now so we have it when we need it. Let's keep working on the front first of all though. So what I want to do, I want the chassis to be raised up a little bit more. So if we get rid of these and we have the chassis sitting on these blocks, I think might be pretty good. Actually, if we just come up to there and we're going to bring this back a little bit to about there, and then we're going to merge that with that one. Can't do that, okay? Let's go like this and boom, there we go. Awesome. Get rid of those once again. So what we're going to do, let's grab a couple of wedges and we're going to come up here. So we have plenty of clearance at the front. Come forwards a couple of blocks, just like, oh, come forwards one more, should be a-okay. And this will be the very front of the truck. So if we go like that, and then we might have a couple of wedges off here, something like, actually, let's get a 1x2 first of all. Might look a little bit better. It'll come around like that, very good, and then we'll go like this, and then this will go out to the wheel arches. I think might be pretty good. Go like that, awesome. So that gives it a bit of a curve. That can be sort of the front bumper, I suppose. Then we'll come up like this, go along, and this will be the front of the truck right here, except I might curve the front of it a little bit. That might look a little bit better. Let's come up a few more, definitely not like all that. Maybe one more for now. It should be, that's pretty tall, isn't it? That's absolutely massive. That is plenty. I might even curve all of this. That might look a bit better. Actually, we'll just curve it here. We'll see how we go. So grab a couple of these. We'll come up like this. And then along the top, we'll go like this. Can I get these to go the right way? Just like that. Very good. So we'll put a radiator in the front here as well. 5x5. So we're going to need this area too. Okay. Radiator. We'll grab a big old 5x5 and we'll chuck it right here. I think that will fit, won't it? Boom. Yeah, that fits very well. Actually, nice. We have our little ports there. Okay, that could work out pretty well. I might actually put it up the other way though. Go like this, and we have our little ports up at the top there. That's pretty good. So let's fill in that top bit right there. Let's grab a couple of these ones. We'll go around like that. Very good. Now, I think maybe we'll try and have this on a bit of an angle. I don't know how long we want this bonnet to be exactly. If we come up like that, should be enough. Maybe we'll come back one more, try and straighten it out. Put one of these on the end of there. Boop. Very good. Okay, let's grab some 1x4s and fill all of this in along to there. Nice, I like it. So now we've got to come up with, oh, fill it back in, come along like that. Let's go to there for now, and then we'll work out what we do with the rest of it as we go. Maybe we'll fill in a little piece here, and we might get a little bit of a wheel arch going, actually. Let's do it on a bit of an angle. So if we go like this, what can we do here? Let's change this, and we're going to put one of these in. Turn that around, boom, and then we're going to bring the wheel arch up like that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We'll grab another wedge, and we're going to come, I don't know, should we go all the way along, make that one big wheel arch? That might look a little bit funny, won't it? Let's change that. What if we start coming down here, kind of dips in the middle, then goes back up? That could be pretty cool. Might put that back. Is that the same? No, okay, something like that should be a-okay. Grab a couple of these, we'll come down there. If we drag it, will that come down? Oh, yep, there we go. Boop, awesome. Is that what we want? I don't know if I like that. We'll leave it for now. We can change it afterwards. Then we're going to do a similar thing over here. Go like that. So they kind of join up there. That could be all right. Let's see. If we chuck a couple of wedges in, might make it look a little bit better. Boop. Yeah, that's not too bad. I don't mind that. As long as there's enough clearance for the wheels to kind of bounce around. That's all that really matters at the end of the day, I suppose. Go something like that. Yeah, we better keep that one there, actually. And then we'll do a similar thing on the back. We'll come down a couple of blocks. Maybe just to there should be all right. And then we'll put a little wedge on the bottom of there. Just like that. So we've got a couple of wheel arches, and the one at the back here is a little bit longer, but that's okay. Next up, we could bring this back a little bit. I don't know how far back we want it to go. Maybe what we'll do, we'll have the back of the cab right here. That could be pretty good. We'll get rid of those and these, and we might put a little curve in so it looks a little bit better if we go something like that. That is all right. I don't mind it. We've got a little bit to fill in down here, though. Just put a couple of blocks in so that fills on the outside. Next up, what we'll do, I think we're going to have to bring that along like that. And we might put some little wedges coming up here for the windscreen. So we'll grab a couple of these ones, come around like that. Yeah, maybe we'll turn some upside down as well. Just a very, yeah, it's not very tall, is it? Let's come around like this. Yep, boom. And something like that, a little bit of a sun shield, a bit of a windshield sitting in there. That's pretty cool. Nice. And we'll keep on coming up. Maybe we can make this a bit of a sleeper cab, actually, if we come up to about there, something like that. And then that can connect up to the roof. Is that enough room for us to walk around in, though? Let's have a look. How high up will this floor be? About here, I suppose, or here. Let's have a little look-see. Something like that. So if we go floor along there, 2, 3, only 5 high inside. It's not enough room. It'd probably be right, actually. We can just kind of crouch around. It looks pretty good like that. I like it. I like it a lot. I might leave that open just for now because we will put some doors on. So we'll go like that. And then we've got a little bit of dash we need to fill in here. And then we'll just come along like that. Very good. So we got a little bit of a cab going. We have enough room for a bed, hopefully, and some chairs. So what we'll do next very quickly, we might add a pivot in right here for the door pivot. We'll grab one of these. Actually, we might chuck it down there so we can't really see it. That's probably a bit better. Come along like that. And then we'll come up like so. Very good. So that is one piece just like that. I think that'll be all right, hopefully. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. It looks a bit weird, but it should probably work. We might change it later on. We'll see how we go anyway. But for now, that's how it will be. This whole bonnet is also going to come forward a little bit so we can work on the engine if we ever need to as well. But we'll sort that out afterwards. Just for now, let's just chuck a couple little details on the front. We need a little winch, I suppose. If we chuck one right in there, it looks pretty cool. And I suppose we're going to need a couple of rope anchors. So we'll grab some of these, go on each side. Maybe we'll go like that. That's looking pretty nice. And then we're going to need some headlights. Maybe we can't fit them in the bumper. Let's put them up here. Lights. What do we got to play with? Let's just use some normal spotlights. That'll be all right. Turn these around, and that is correct. Very good. That looks awesome. I really like that. That looks like a beast, doesn't it? Very good. Okay, let's keep on going with this thing. Maybe we can put some spotlights on the roof as well. Let's see how that looks. There and there. Oh, yeah, I like that. What should we put more on? Will that be too much? I think that's too much. That's probably pretty practical as well, actually. Yes, I like it. Very good. All right, let's keep on going then. So we've got to keep on coming back. Let's fix up the back of this cab. Go like that, and then we'll put a little piece in like this. And that is looking pretty good. And also, just while we're on the front of this thing, let's put a couple of fake diff housings in here. Let's go like that on there and put another one like that. Very good. And we're also going to need some of these. So we'll come up like that. Very good. And go around like so. That just makes it look like it's got some diffs at least. It looks half realistic, I suppose. We are going to need pipes in the middle of these, but for now, we're not going to have to worry about it because we're going to do the drivetrain and the engine in the next video. Let's put a couple of these on there and some more of these up like that. Very good. This is looking very good. I like this. And boom, so it looks like it's got some diffs. Okay, we've got a bit of a hole just there, but we will sort that out. This chassis, though, let's make it a little bit taller. What if we come along like this? That look a little bit better? Make it like kind of double rail, double blocks. I don't know. That looks a bit better. Still got that hole, though. Maybe we can fill that in. This can kind of be like a skid plate if it came along there, I suppose. It's a bit weird, but it will work. So we might just leave it like that. Next up, we've got to work out how long we want this thing to be. So let's get a few tanks. I might try and put some tanks in the side here. That might look pretty good. Go one here. That's a little bit low, actually. I might bring them up just a smidge. Let's just make this a little bit higher for a moment. Grab a tank, large, please. And we'll go around in that way. We might try and fit 2 there. That could be pretty cool. Let's also grab these wheel arches and we're going to copy these and bring them towards the back. So we'll go all of it, please. Very good. I think that's everything. There we go. And we'll copy that and we're going to drag it all the way back and we'll put one right there. Okay, where that wheel is perfect, I think. That would be pretty good there, actually. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. So we'll paste that in and we're also going to need one more wheel arch right here. So we'll paste that like that and merge that something has gone wrong here. What on earth have I done? Need to fix this one up. What do we need? Just one of these in there to fix that up. Boom. And turn that around like that. No, we can't have a dip like that. Just like this. That's fine. Get rid of those. Okay, so we're going to have, 3 axles at the back, I suppose. I didn't mean to do that. Right, let's go 3 axles at the back. Let's see how that looks. What I could probably do, though, let's grab all of this, please. Boom, and all of that. Come on, there we go. Very good. So let's copy it. Flip it up this way. Very good. And that's exactly the same. Yep. And we're going to chuck it over here. So that will be in line for those tanks, just like that. And paste. Very good. So I don't know if I can actually merge that on yet. No, I can't. Okay. Let's just bridge out a couple of bits so we can merge this all together. Boom, boom, and boom, boom. And we've also got to worry about these wheels too. So what we could do, let's grab this and this. Awesome. Copy, and we're going to move this back. One, is that in the middle? Yep, paste it there. And we're going to move one more back and chuck it right there. Very good. That is going to be massive. I didn't think we were going to make it this big, but it turns out we are. I like it though. Very good. All right, so let's get rid of those blocks there. Don't need this top chassis rail at the moment. Let's worry about these ones. So let's bring this back to there. Okay, that sits on those. They're in the right spot. Good. Let's come along like this so we can merge it all together. Very good. Yeah, and I won't forget about the drive line, but we will do it next episode. Yeah, don't need to do it right now. I just want to get the main shape of the truck finished. That is looking awfully good. I really like that. That is absolutely massive, isn't it? Let's spawn that in, see what it looks like, actually. Very good. Oh, that is huge. Look at that. Absolutely massive. Probably too big, actually. Might use a bit of fuel getting this thing moving, but that's okay. Let's take it back into the workbench. So just before we get too carried away, let's sort out this bonnet. So what I want it to do, I want the whole thing to open up. So maybe let's grab what we want to open. Let's grab all of this, all of that, and the sides. I don't want the radiator though. That's the only thing. I want to leave that there. Let's grab those spotlights. So I think if we go down again, that's going to grab the radiator. So what if we grab that and we'll paste it back in? And then let's grab, what's left? Just got the bumper pretty much, don't we? Let's grab all the bumper, boop, just like that with those little rope anchors. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Let's move it and paste it back in. Now, how on earth are we going to do this? That's got to be merged with that, and that can be merged with that, I believe. So that is one piece. Okay, so that whole bit's going to tilt forward. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all good. I think these pieces in here can go. They don't need to be there. Actually, we could probably replace them with pivots, actually. Let's do that. Pivot, grab some compact pivots and turn them around like that. Yeah, all right, I like this. And we'll merge that with that and that with that. Okay, that's good. That's its own piece now. So that will tilt forward and leave the radiator behind, and it won't interrupt the doors there either. I'm thinking this pivot should be up here. I think we might change it. I don't like where I put it. So let's do that real quick. Chuck that right there. That's probably a bit better, actually. Grab this and just fill that back in. Yeah, that's a lot better, actually. I like that. Very good. So now, to make sure the bonnet stays down all the time, let's just go get rid of these pieces that don't need to be there. We'll get rid of a couple of bits in the dash there too. Let's get some hard points and chuck these on so the bonnet stays down and then they release when we open it. That's probably a good idea. Can I get them to go this way, please? Yep, very good. I might even bring that back one more. Can I? No, I can't do that. Okay, let's just come up a couple there. Try this again. Let's go up like that. Very good. And we'll chuck one of these in there. Okay, so that will bolt up with that, I suppose. That can go. Okay, that can't go. Right. Okay, this is a bit confusing. Let's put a seat in, see how this is all going to be. Okay, we can go like that, so that probably won't be in the way, actually. Good. And we'll just come along like that, so that'll be the dash. Okay, that could work. I don't mind that. We'll go with that for now. And then that will merge up with that. Okay, good. So they are doing something, so we'll leave all them. Everything else can stay, I'm pretty sure. We do need some sort of like wheel arch over those wheels there, because otherwise you can see straight into the cab. So let's try and work something out here. All right, so I've just filled in both those wheel arches. The only problem is these pivots kind of stick into the wheel well a little bit there, so I don't like that. So what we might do, we're going to change this around just a little bit. Let's grab some more of those, break them, and we're going to move these back to here. We'll just put them back there. And then what I'm going to do, we're going to grab just a regular block, chuck it in there. We're going to merge that all together, and then we're actually going to delete those. So they're actually still connected, but we won't be able to see that in the wheel arch. That is a little bit better. I like that. Now we just need to fill in this gap here. And just like that, it is all merged together. So that whole bonnet there will tilt forward, revealing the engine. Hopefully that all works pretty well. I guess we'll find out when we give it a test. So let's put some exhaust stacks on the back of this. Then we're going to try and find an area to put the actual drill itself. So let's get a couple of pipes. Some of these we might come up there, I suppose. I don't know where else to put them. Go up like this, up to, there. And we'll put an exhaust piece on the top of that. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's not too bad. I don't mind it at all. Very good. So just looking at it, I think we're going to try and put the drill right here, and it's going to feed all the minerals out into hoppers, which is going to be on the back here. So let's go with that. So what we could probably do, this drill can see it right in this area here. So let's fill that in just for the moment. Come up like that. Very good. And fill that in there too. Awesome. Let's go drill. So we've got this bad boy here. So let's turn that around the way it needs to be going. just something like, okay, it's down too low, like that, I suppose. Can I not do that? Awesome. Let's fill in a bit around it. Let's try that again. Turn it around that way. Still too low. We need to come up one more. Just like that. That is okay. Now, this will actually work all the way up here. We don't need to lower it. So that makes things quite easy, actually. I like that. So let's get rid of all of these for now. Let's get some, what is it, ducks? Yep, some of these ones. So we'll chuck that right here. And we're going to come up one more, maybe. And then, ooh, okay, this is confusing. Let's get some hoppers. And we're going to chuck a few of these all along the top, maybe. We go with something like that. Is that lined up? Yes, it is. Okay, so let's go for a few of these all the way along to 3. How many of these can we fit in? 4, 5? Could we go 6? 6? Yeah, I think actually at the rear, let's try something different. Let's go back to ducks. We're going to need some of these. Duck. We'll put some along like that, and then we might have 3 funnels on the end. That might be a little bit better, actually. Something like that, then it could just tip it straight out. That isn't too bad. Let's go with that for now anyway. So what we could probably do, we kind of need to make this look like the back of a truck somehow. So let's come around up in here. Let's come forward to about here, I'd say. That'll be all right. So it looks like the back of a truck in a way, doesn't it? And then underneath it, let's go under here. Go like that. Very good. Get some wedges, some 1x2s, turn that around. And we might bring these all the way along. Will that work? Even going past the wheel arches there? I don't know if that's the right thing to do here. No, I don't think it is under the wheel arches. Let's change that, I think. Get rid of a few of these and redo this bit all the way along to there, I suppose, or to there even. That's okay. And we might put a inverse pyramid on this end. Turn that around like that. Let's have a look on the outside, actually. Yep, just like, no, that's not right. All right, so we might have to go something like that. I think that is the best I can sort of come up with. So let's grab one of these. We'll chuck that in there. Will that look all right from the other side? Oh, so that kind of comes over to there now, doesn't it? That's all right. If we put another block after that, that kind of fills it all in. We might have to go something like that, I think. I don't know what else I can really do in there. So let's leave it like that. We are going to need to allow pipes into these fuel tanks, though. I wonder if we can we rotate them on their side? That'd be all right. Something like that. Is that strange? I think that is strange. I might put them back how they were, and we might put some pipes off the top of them. We'll work it out next episode anyway when we do the engine and the fuel and whatnot. But for now, let's just come forward into here, or sideways into here, rather. We'll do the same thing on this piece like that. Very good. That kind of looks all right. Now we just need to fill in the top of these wheel arches, so we're going to have to go all the way along, I suppose, just like that. We'll come all the way along again, and then it will probably come straight up from here. Oh, get rid of those ones. Boop. Up like that, 4 blocks. Why shouldn't that be an uneven number? Something like that. Is that right? I think so. And we'll do the same thing along here. And one along there. Very good. So that is all sealed up along there, all the way to the back. Perfect. So we just need to sort out this back part, but we'll worry about that in just a moment. So I think for the top of this, what we might do might come along with a few blocks like that, something like this. And then we do have to allow room to get power into there. But for now, we could probably just come up like this. That'd be all right. I don't really know. And then if we come over like that, and we can put a couple of wedges in along there, kind of fill that in. I suppose that's all right, actually. It's not too bad. We should really round off these corners, though, a little bit. They're a bit sharp, so maybe we could do that. That wedge down there is going to have to be changed, though, isn't it? How can we do this? If I put some 1x2s in, that might fix that problem, actually, if we come up like that. Okay, and then we can just stick one of these in a little pyramid, 1x2, go up like this. Yep, okay, that's pretty good. And then we just got a little block to fill in under there. Perfect, that'll be fine. And we might just come up like this. We have to fill this in with something, so we have some pipes to muck around in there. That'll do for now until we sort out what we're going to do. But for now, let's just go towards the back of the truck. Now, fill in this back part up like that. And we might do the same thing with some 1x2 wedges along that area. Very good. So that looks pretty cool from the top. Sorry if this video is a little bit longer as well. Yeah, so we can't help it. We've got a bit to do. That's all right. Might come along like that. And then we just got to work out back here now. Right, so how on earth are we going to do this? Should we grab some inverse pyramids that we can do with this part? Nope, that's not going to work. Okay, that is the best I can sort of come up with. I don't know if I like it or not, but yeah. As you can see, I've also extended 3 blocks, and I've done that by putting a little duct in the middle of there. So I think we're going to leave it like that for now. Like everything else, we may change it later on, but we'll see how we go. But for now, I would like to put a tow bar on, or like a trailer connector on of some sort. So maybe if we open up a little spot in here, let's fill this in with some blocks. Actually, let's go wedge, come along like that. good. And we'll grab some of these, stand them up, boom, and get rid of that. Perfect, something like this. And to connect these together, we might use maybe like a small connector. If we chuck that in here, can I get that face that way? Very good. Something like that, that'll be fine. We might put a toggle button next to it, one of these, just on the one side, please. Go like that. And then on this side, we might have a cable anchor, I suppose. We'll chuck that right there so we can connect it up. Very good. And I suppose I have to get rid of them. Actually, we have to put a cable here to connect them together. Go boop, just like that. I suppose that's all we're going to need for now. Let's grab some of these. We'll chuck that up here. Boop. And I meant to delete both of these. And we're going to put an inverse pyramid in that little corner piece. Just like that. And one right there. Very good. Actually, no, we're going to move it. Do this on both sides. Let's move this across one more, actually. Go like that. And we're going to put some rope anchors in there, just in case we need to pull anything or attach anything. Very good. So we have something to tie to there. And then I suppose we're going to go like this along the back. That's not too bad. We have a bit of ground clearance there and plenty on the front as well. Very good. So we should be able to drive fairly rough with this thing on the roads. Hopefully, we'll see how we go, but it'll be a lot better than the original one that we made anyway in season 1, I believe it was. Anyway, let's chuck some more wedges on here, make some diff housings, go like that, and we'll do it all on this side as well. Boom. And on all of them, boom, boom. Very good. We need some of these, and we'll fill this all in. Alright, so they are all complete. Now, the last thing we need to do is give this thing a bit of a paint. So I'm going to quickly do that, and I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so everything has been painted. Obviously, we've gone for a light blue with some light grey at the back there, and a really dark, it's almost black chassis. We also have a little yellow winch at the front there. It's looking pretty good so far. I haven't painted underneath here yet because we're going to be changing a lot of things and adding an engine in as well. Should be pretty good. But anyway, let's spawn it in and see what it looks like. And here it is all spawned in. That looks really cool. I really like this thing. I'm pretty keen to give it a bit of a test drive. It is so tall. Look at that. It's like at least, what, 2.5 of me tall? That's awesome. Very good. Have our fuel tanks on the side. They hold, nearly 700 each. Nice. So 714, 280, 2,800 litres. That's not too bad. That should be enough for this thing, actually. If not, we have, plenty of room under here. We could either add some fuel tanks under here or some more hoppers, actually. Either would be pretty beneficial. We'll see how we go. But yeah, we still need to obviously put a lot on this thing, and then we need to build a trailer, and then we need to actually work out how we're going to get this thing down here. Yeah, we might have to take our coaxial helicopter to give it a lift and take it down like that. I'm not too sure because we can't afford to buy anything down there, but we'll work it out. That's not a problem. But for now, guys, like I said, next episode we're going to be adding our engine in and a gearbox that we have to steal off another build, perhaps, because I don't know how to make one of those. We'll see how we go. But yeah, for now, thank you all very much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you all in the next one.